Hi and welcome to another Flying Scotsman video. This week in LFM, Assetto Corsa sees us at Lausitzring. This is not a track I've ever driven. I've had about a dozen laps of practice. I've got the Eduardo Cavalli set up as ever, which are brilliant. I qualified way down in 20th place. I'm bottom yellow in the top split. Lights are off, let's just get going. There's a drive-through for Marco Ventura already. Bit of a jump start from him. That's a bit of a naughty. As I say, I'm in 20th place. Qualifying didn't go very well. Not a huge amount of practice. 21st. Going backwards, if you can go much further backwards than 20th place. We've got 22nd trying to sneak up on my right-hand side. No, he's not quite going to make it. And again, we're just trying to make it through the first few laps here. Lap 1 is always a tricky one in the Mazdas. You just want to kind of try and survive it and then take it from there. There's a bit of a squeeze. I managed to... did I make up a place? I've actually made up a place. Back up to 20th where I started. As we come down the main straight here. This is a quite a fast circuit. Awfully bumpy the first few corners, and then another couple of bits are pretty bumpy. Makes it very, very difficult. As I say, not a great deal of practice, and that looks like there's an incident in front. And what's going on here? That's a bit of a disaster for whoever's to hold. There's quite a few cars out, and on my right hand side there is Thomas. As we just try and squeeze through here, up into 17th place, 18th place. I don't think that's going to last, because really I am, I think, substantially slower than a lot of these guys. We just need to kind of see what happens over the next few laps, aren't we? Like I said, lap 1 is always the tricky one. Well, after that eventful first couple of corners, I've got Thomas just in front of me. I've got Scatchy right behind me. He's going to try and make a move up inside. I'm just going to have to cut his nose off a little bit there. Just managed to do that, keep my place for the time being. As I say, I'm not very fast on this circuit with not a great deal of practice, so the idea is to try and not come last, actually, seeing as I am bottom yellow. And is Scatchy going to make a move up inside? No, he's not going to manage it this time. I've got Malonda in front of me, Thomas just in front of him. Can I squeeze through? No, he's going to cut my nose off there. Rightly so. I've got someone coming up my right hand side. It's all a bit squeezy here. Try and give everybody plenty of room to get through. I'm very wide there. That's not great. I think I've lost a bit of pace there. I'm going to struggle down this main straight now, and I've been overtaken again. And there's Galaxy right behind me. I think that was him involved in that first incident, which wasn't great. I'm just going to pull to the side and let him overtake, because he's much faster than I am. So I think the only sensible thing to do is to let him go. I'm not sure he's going to be able to catch up to the guys that are way in front, because they are 15 seconds ahead. He is a good bit faster than I am, but when you're that far behind, the guys are getting away. Bogdan way out in front there. There's Ozdemir putting it sideways, and I've done the same. Oh dear, that's a bit of a disaster. And as we come through the next corner, there's another incident with Galaxy again. Oh jeez, he's not having a good day, is he? Oh dear, that's a bit of a disaster for him. While there's a bit of a lull, let's go back and take a look at a couple of those incidents, shall we? Starting off here, we're on board with Galaxy, and as he comes down into this corner, he's just actually not going to brake at all until he's way past his marker, and then he just slams into the guy in front, puts it sideways, takes out 3, 4, 5 people, and there's just a horrible incident behind him. Let's have another look at that from his on board and have a look at his pedal input. And as you can see, he's passing the markers here, not braking at all. He's not thinking about braking yet. He's beginning to think about braking now, and then he's just way too late, and he's just made an absolute Horlicks of that. That's a complete disaster. Oh dear. And one more look from the trackside camera as they come in. You can see he's braking. He's just not braking in time, and he's just put it sideways, and then there's just chaos behind him as well. And there you can see me coming through right at the very end. And in the second incident, he's got through okay there. He's got a bit of a run, and unfortunately, that's somebody just putting his nose up this inside as Galaxy turns in. He's just taking him out. That is a bit of a disaster, and I've just managed to squeeze my way through. Sorry about that, Adam. Don't worry, you're going to get past me in just a minute. And we'll pick it back up again on lap 5, which is coming just on the main straight here. And there's a little bit of contact between a couple of guys in front, and that's not been a great result for Tom Sora there. He's been knocked off the track onto the grass. That's given him a big slowdown, and he now finds himself a couple of seconds behind as we come down this main straight into T1. But don't worry, I'm sure he'll be back. He's reasonably quick. He's probably going to catch me as I have a bit of a not a very good corner there. And Adam Galaxy is still just in front. I don't think he's having a good day at all. Normally he's 20-30 seconds ahead of me. He's normally up at the front with Stefan Bogdan and those guys, and he finds himself way down with the hoi polloi. Still, with all those instances, giving me a chance to get right back up with the guys again. I'm just behind Schiacci, and Sora's 3.5-4 seconds behind me. I'm just going to try and make a move down the inside here. If I can maybe brake just fractionally later than Schiacci, perhaps I can get through. And yeah, braking just a little bit later than him. Give each other plenty of room, and yeah, I've just managed to get in front and cut his nose off. And in behind now, behind Osdemeyer, who was had the incident earlier that I think took Adam Galaxy out for his second incident. And I find myself up in 20th place on the dizzy heights. Yeah, I didn't think this race was going to go particularly well. As I said, it was bottom yellow, not much practice, wasn't expecting a great deal from this race. Happy still to be anywhere near anybody else, because I really genuinely did think I would be right at the back of the pack, as in way behind. I think the best I could probably hope for is to try and hold Schiacci and maybe Sora behind me, and maybe stay in 20th place. And is that Coral having a bit of an incident there? Yeah, he's got on the grass, on the AstroTurf, and really slowed himself down. I'm going to try and take him on the inside. There's a little bit of space. Oh, no, put it on the curb, and it's just all over the place. Oh, that was horrible. Fair play to Coral. He's given me plenty of room. That was good, well done. I'm afraid I made an absolute mess of that, and Coral's way out the outside, and that Schiacci got through as well. Schiacci's probably going to get a bit of a run on me, and Coral's disappeared off on the grass completely. I don't know what's going on with him. Yeah, anyway, Schiacci's got a bit of a run on me here. Is he going to manage to get past here? He's probably going to try and put it down my inside on T1. I think I'll need to give him plenty of space here. I'm going to try and hold him on the outside, but I don't know if I'm going to manage. He's still on my inside there. Inside, outside. And there's Sora trying to come through the middle of us. And oh, what's going on here? Sora's had a bit of a disaster there. Don't know what happened. And there's Schiacci, seems to have come off worse than that one, as Sora kind of forced his way through there. That was an interesting move from Sora. Sora is a bit quicker than me, so he's probably going to get a chance at some point to get past me. But I'll see if I can defend, see what we can do. I'm driving okay, it's not too bad. It could have been a lot worse. As I get a big slide on, just hold it again. There's Sora coming through, and oh, thanks for that. Thanks for that, Mr. Sora. Very kind of you. And then stops in front of me. Seriously, mate, what are you doing? Yeah, you got past, and I'm not quite sure where you stopped on the apex of the corner, but anyway, there we go. Back into 20th place again. So we'll just move it along a little bit near the end, onto the very last lap, and as we can see, Fukan Osdemar is just in front of me. He's going very slowly for some reason, I'm not quite sure why. Maybe he's got a bit of a problem, maybe he had an incident, I'm not really sure. He's just going very, very slowly, so I'm going to try and take him on the inside here. Can I squeeze past him and maybe make up one more place to get myself in 19th position? Which would be a fantastic result, in my opinion, for this race, which has been not great, but anyway, it's still been fun. I had a couple of battles, made one overtake. I've been involved in a couple of incidents, so yeah, it's all right. And yeah, we're just a couple of corners to go. Yeah, I think I'm going to bring it home in 19th place, and that is indeed if I can not make any stupid mistakes in this final corner. And that brings us back round into the final straight, into the main straight, and yeah, bringing it home in 19th place. As I say, not a great result, but you know, it's a race, it's all fun. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, like, comment, feel free to subscribe, that'd be very kind. And I'll catch you in the next race. Thanks very much for watching.